I find myself deeply distressed by the possibility, what's starting to seem like a likelihood, of Roe versus Wade being overturned. Now, obviously, I am deeply, deeply, passionately, emphatically, ardently in favor of children's rights and of protecting children. But what makes me so upset is the number of children today, born children, children in bodies, viable bodies, who are dying of starvation. Children who could live beautiful, healthy, productive, positive lives, but they're dying of starvation. Children who are being abused in their own homes, physically abused, sexually abused, emotionally abused, in their homes, in their schools. Children who are the children of drug addicts, who are left to fend for themselves, sometimes for days and days on end, while typically a single parent, a single mother, is off on a drug binge. Those children are the ones who break my heart. And what I don't understand is why in our country, this country committed, dedicated to life, liberty, freedom, happiness, why we are so much more focused on restricting the rights that a woman has over her own body than we are on ending child abuse, than we are on getting single mothers into drug rehab programs, getting them off the streets, getting them out of brothels, so that their children can actually live lives that are healthy, getting education, becoming productive members of society. Why are we not doing something about hunger? Hunger in the world and even hunger in our nation. The number of children hungry in America is a travesty. A country with the amount of money that we have, the amount of prosperity that we have, that thus many children should be sleeping hungry, should be sleeping outside on the streets, where they themselves fall victim to abuse, to drugs, to violence. Why is our attention individually, legislatively, judicially in the Supreme Court, why are we not focused on this? Every time I'm back in Los Angeles, walking in Santa Monica, in Venice, along the beach, in the areas there, I see the homeless population just burgeoning and growing. Why are we not as ardently trying to make these children have better, safer, healthier lives than we are trying to restrict a woman's freedom over her own body? We just had a horrendous tragedy of 19 elementary school kids losing their lives to another child, an 18-year-old kid who was troubled. Why are we not ensuring that our schools are safe, that youth cannot buy guns, that troubled youth are getting help? When we reach a situation in which every child is wanted, is cared for, is fed, is housed, is educated, then sure, let us start to turn our attention to other areas. Then and only then would it even make sense to begin to start thinking about embryos. But we are so far from there at the moment. Let us direct that attention and that energy to the children we have, the ones who have been born, who are in bodies. Let's protect their lives. and use that passion, that attention, that intention, that focus on taking care of the children of our nation, allowing our women to continue to take care of their own bodies, having that agency, having that autonomy that is every woman's right. As long as we have a body, we have a right to every piece of that body. But these children need our love and our care, our attention, and our outrage at how they are currently living. Let us direct our outrage and our energy to that and get it off women's bodies. Get it off trying to steal their autonomy, steal their agency, steal their freedom. Let us put our attention and energy where it really is needed and where it's really deserved.